All right, Working Class Beer Reviews is looking at Bud Light, um, the most popular beer in the United States, easily. You know, you will see this everywhere, literally everywhere in the United States. You will never not find it unless someone just chooses not to carry it in their store, facility, restaurant, whatever. But more than likely, you're always going to see this. Bud Light. I'm looking here at Tap Into Your Beer, introduced in 1982. Some of the other videos gave some pretty thorough background on this. It's actually not the first. I'll just set this here. Not the first light beer that Anheuser-Busch ever created. The first major light beer is actually Natural Light, and that was in the mid to late 70s, around 77 or something like that. And that was kind of a smack in the face to Schlitz and Miller because they got caught using chemicals in their brewing, so they called it, natural. And it was actually a premium level beer, but then in 1982, when they rolled out, it was called Budweiser Light, and they relegated Natural Light down to more of a below premium, probably closer to economy brand. So it's 4.2% alcohol, 110 calories, 6.6 carbohydrates, 0.9 grams of protein. That's really not a concern for most beer drinkers when they're drinking this. This is a 16-ounce aluminum bottle that I got at Casey's. If you watch my Budweiser video, talked about this. They have these on special too for $2.22, and I was able to get one of each, mainly for reviewing purposes. I have nothing against Bud Light. I think that it's expensive for what it is and all. It's a barley malt, rice, yeast, hops, water, obviously. So it is a rice beer. It's literally a light version of Budweiser. So I got this Budweiser glass I've used in a couple reviews. Just seemed appropriate and it was clean. I had something else I wanted to use, but I haven't gotten it clean yet. Found some pretty neat lager glasses at a thrift store today. I didn't get around to wash them yet, so I just wanted to use this. So exactly what you think it's going to be. It's very clear, very carbonated. It's building a nice strong head. Very foamy, very fluffy, but it's dissipating very quickly though. Maybe this glass isn't as clean as I thought it was, but top that off. I mean, it is super light, very straw colored. Yeah, you'll see this in every configuration possible. You'll see it in 40 ounces, you'll see it in 25-ounce cans, 16-ounce pint aluminum bottles, and pint cans, 12-ounce bottles, 12-ounce cans, and like the 8-ounce ponies, bottles and cans. So you'll find them literally obviously on tap. If you get on tap, most tap beer is unpasteurized, so it'll be fresher. May taste a little different, especially if you take a tour of any of the breweries nationwide. I'm sure they'll have it on tap. Let's give it a smell. Very light, just like the name says. Very light grain. Very clean water. Not going to be hoppy at all. Obviously, there's going to be some hops in there just to balance out the flavor. So it's super clear. Let's give it a taste. Very light. Get a little sweetness from the grain, but it doesn't linger. It's a little more palate cleansing than some of your corn-based beers, and I know in the past Super Bowl ads they kind of threw that in everybody's face that they don't use corn, and talking about Miller getting their shipment of corn syrup, things like that. But Anheuser-Busch as a company had to kind of retract that in a way. I mean, they pushed it, but they go around with, you'll see billboards of Busch beer signs saying we love our corn farmers and stuff like that. We support local corn farms and stuff like that. So they had to kind of retract that a little bit, because that was kind of Miller's counter argument. It's like, well, yeah, we use corn and we support America because we do it. So yeah, I think it was more just trying to stir controversy just so people get talking about it. They started doing the campaign of the dilly dilly with the crown, the knights and everything like that. So just trying to show some loyalty and all. And then I think even Miller came back with a commercial where they were trying to spoof on that, and then they act like they were taking, breaking, stopping taping, and then they brought in some Miller Lite to drink or something like that. So yeah, there's been a bit of a battle caused because of that. So huge marketing campaign, and they obviously being their top seller, they're always going to push this. This is always going to be at the forefront. And you see it going on sales, once in a while it'll be on sale. And I personally, I buy this as an accommodation to, if I have guests that I know that prefer this. So it's always a crowd pleaser for people that love light beer. If you're into full flavored beers, or you're more of a craft beer drinker, this probably won't appeal to you because it just seems thin. And it does have taste, so it's not tasteless. It doesn't taste bad. It tastes good. It's just very light. So it's going to be great for cooling you down if you're cutting the grass or out over the grill flipping burgers or hot dogs, brats, whatever. Goes good with any meal: sandwiches, salads, meat, fish. Pizza, pasta, yeah. This is, like I said, this will appeal to almost everybody, except for that small percentage of people that, either they just want to reject the large companies for their own personal reasons, or they just prefer, ales and stouts or IPAs, things like that. But me personally, no, I'm not going to reject this. This is good. Now, when I buy light beers, light lagers, what do? I consider price. Is this worth the price that they charge for it? Personally, I don't think so, because I enjoy natural light. I think it tastes really good, and it's substantially cheaper. So, but I felt that this was priced appropriately for the $2.22 for 2 pints. I mean, if you break it down per ounce, it may be cheaper when you buy a case. I don't know, especially when cases are on sale. A case of Bud or Bud Light can be close to $20. Sometimes they go around 17. So I don't know. I guess it's more preference, but I have no objection to it. So thanks for watching this video. Let me know what you think about in the comments about Bud Light, and I will see you guys later.